Okay. Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? How is it going? It's your boy Drew here, back again with another live stream this time. Not video live stream. Just wanted to come hang out with you guys. Stressful life. I was like, you know what? I just want to go hang out, talk about soccer with the peeps, with the Drew crew. So that's why we're here. I got my drink ready. I'm ready to go. So let's everybody pile in here. Let's get that nice. There it is. Drinking fake news today. It's a little IPA my dad got me. Thanks, Father, if you're watching. Probably not, though. Just had to have a drink, though. Dude, fuck. Yo, what's up, Anthony Manzano? What's up, David Robinson? If you're here hanging out in the chat, let me know. Let's see who's here. Yeah, David, I'm drinking not local, it's from Jersey. It's fake news, Defiant Brewing. I'm obsessed with craft beer right now, but yeah, this one's okay. If you got Untapped, let me know. Check me out on Untapped. I'm obsessed with craft beer right now, but there you go, that's better. Oh, so I can switch. This is my first time using StreamYard, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's get into some of you guys are already asking me some questions. I'm honored. Awesome. Let's do it. Let's see. Drew, do you think the national team should use the 4-5-1 formation? Look, I have been kind of on the 3-5-2 three at the back at least. I love the formation where there's like three center backs, and then the fullbacks are basically like right wing backs and left wing backs. They're just going up and down the field. I think Sergiño Dest is doing that well at Barcelona. Barca are now trialing that three at the back with the fullbacks pressing up. And I like that. I like seeing Dest. He's obviously succeeding. He just scored 2 goals. If he's playing good, if his team is good, he's got the support. He's getting all this open space to go in and in on goal. And he showed it with a brace with Barcelona this past weekend. I was like, I'm a Barca fan, like diehard Barca fan, so I was like, we're gonna lose this game. We always lose to Real Sociedad, especially at the Anoeta. But we actually fucking destroyed them. And I was even more happy looking at the score, seeing Sergiño Dest score 2 goals. So I'm more of the 3-5-2 or something along those lines. I like 3 at the back. I think we could have John Brooks, maybe Chris Richards, Mark McKenzie, or Aaron Long for you MLSers out there. Yo, like I said, everyone's piling in here. If you're here, let me know. Tell me you're here. Ask me questions. Tell me what's up. Tell me about your day. I don't care. Let's just talk. We're here to chat. If you got a drink, get a drink. If you're underage, I don't know, get like a High C or something, or a Capri Sun. I used to love Capri Sun. It's like a 3.5 out of 5. What's up, David? Yo, what's up, Smack 243? Yeah, it's definitely a great week for USA. Almost everywhere, we had some good results here for the USA soccer players. It was awesome. David said Charlotte has a great local brewery. You've seen? I've never been to Charlotte. I gotta check that out. And I don't think I have ever had any brews from Charlotte over there. Yeah, speaking of Charlotte, super hyped for Charlotte FC next spring. Definitely, bro. Here's another prediction or question right here from David Robinson. USA under-23s versus Mexico tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow I will be on Bench King's live stream. If you're not subscribed there, definitely go check it out. They just hit me up today. They want me to be on. It's like the pregame talk show. So I'm doing like a pregame, previewing all that for you guys. So I'll give you a quick preview here for all you guys that are here. I think we're going to get mopped. Okay, I think we have a pretty decent group of players. We're playing okay. Hassani Dotson definitely the highlight of this whole tournament so far for the USA, but I think we're gonna lose this game. I think Mexico, their attack has been absolutely on fire. They just look good. They play well, and I'm scared for our guys. we might finish second place in this group, but I did post a thing on Twitter saying like how we all feel about this game. And the majority of people, like 90% of people, were saying they don't care about this game tomorrow against Mexico. They much rather focus and rest players for that big semifinal. That is the bigger game coming up against, I think, Canada or Honduras. If I'm wrong, You know I don't care. Let's see. What's up, Joe? Got you out here on the screen. If it works right, Robinson and Des would cause damage. Damage going forward, definitely. Sergino Des, I posted this on Twitter earlier too, is one of the most skillful players I've ever seen for the USMNT. He is just so good on the ball, so good with his feet. His dribbling is good. He takes on players, 2-3 players. He's like, and even if he doesn't do well taking on players, the fact that he's trying and just does some little funny trick there, like he's good. He has so much potential, and I love that he is like on fire right now for Barcelona, and hopefully on fire for the USMNT in these upcoming games against Jamaica and Ireland, Northern Ireland to be exact. Yo, what's up, Michael Rodriguez? Have been enjoying watching the Olympic tournament. I was cheering on El Salvador to beat Honduras and messed stuff up. I was following that game on Twitter. They should have. They could have won that game, El Salvador. By the way, I'm thinking about a different game. Anthony Manzano, Drew, who was your favorite number 9 center forward position? Because to me, I don't consider Josh Sargent a pure number 9. He's more of a left striker. Going back to that formation, like a 3-5-2, I wouldn't mind seeing Josh Sargent playing off the shoulder off another striker, maybe like a Daryl DK, having Daryl DK be the strong number 9 up there, and Josh Sargent playing off him. Because I feel like Josh Sargent drops back more than Daryl DK does. If I'm wrong, like I said, you guys know I don't care. Yeah, I mean, for number 9, I just I really, there's a lot of players who are like out and out nine players, like number 9 players, but Josh Sargent, like you're right, man. Like he's not really the most number 9 traditional player, but Daryl DK seems to be coming up. Josie Alto like really not in the picture. Yadi Zard is not in the picture as well. Matthew Hoppe really not like a number 9 type of player. I don't see him that way. Like I said earlier in the channel, I don't really rate Matthew Hoppe too much, but that's fine. Are we qualified at least? Yeah, I think we are qualified. This game against Mexico tomorrow is going to determine who can finish top spot in the group. Let's see. Guys, I'm so glad you guys are all here. I've had a freaking rough week. I'm just like stressed out. I'm trying to put all these fucking videos out, and it's just like it's crazy, you know. Like I've been doing this for so long. I'm just like, I kind of wish that the scene of USA Soccer was popping the way it is now. Back like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, when I just started the channel, I feel like if maybe the community would be a little bit bigger, you know. But we grew with the sport here, guys. That was whole part of the channel. So to all you guys who were here from the beginning, shout out to you guys. Well, my man Stalin. Yo, prediction on Northern Ireland versus USMNT. I don't know. I definitely go for the USMNT. I want to see a lot of our star players play. Now we actually got the green light to have our big players stay for the second game as well. I think Josh Sargent and a couple other players are able to now stay. Nicholas Gioacchini's back on. I'm not the most hype about him, but I'm going to be curious to see him as well. I want to see Sergino Des light it up. I want to see Brendan Aronson lighting up. I want to see Gio Reyna, and I want to see, of course, Christian Pulisic just being in his top form, showing Thomas Tuchel, like, yes, I am still a freaking good player. You got to keep playing me. I think that most recent game they had, Chelsea, he was one of the best players on the field. Josie Aldo is the greatest American player of all time. No, the greatest American player, bro? Well, first of all, bro, thanks for coming to the stream, but you're from Toronto, so I can sense a little biasness there, but saying that Josie Aldo is the greatest American player of all time, I definitely have to strictly, hardly, without a doubt, unfathomably agree. I mean, not agree, disagree. I got to disagree because are you going to put Josie over like Clint Dempsey or even Landon Donovan, who was everyone else's GOAT? But to me, the GOAT is Clint Dempsey. Davis and Des, dude, what the heck was all these fire things you're putting on here, bro? Yeah, I mean, you're talking about Alphonso Davies? Yeah, for right now, definitely Alphonso Davies, especially more proven. Yo, it's my boy Sam Stokes. What up, Yank Report? If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to Yank Report. Who do you think is the best Olympic qualifying midfield? Wait, who do you think is the best Olympic qualifying, like the best qualifying midfielder? Taryn Tessman. Taryn Tessman, but maybe right now, Hassani Dotson. He's scoring goals like crazy, right? Well, he just scored 2 goals, but he looks to be like the surprise, like the black horse player right now. Like I didn't really rate him too much, but now he impressed me that most recent game. I was like pretty impressed with him. Davis is fired. True that. Yo, Anthony, he says, Drew, why does it seem that our developmental system struggles to develop a pure number 9 center forward, but we succeed with midfielders and wingers? Yeah, I mean, we got a shit ton of midfielders, center defensive midfielders, holding midfielders, attacking midfielders, and of course wingers as well. Maybe not so much on the right wing, but nonetheless, we got wingers at our disposal. And yes, number 9s, like out and out strong number 9s are a little bit lacking. I kind of thought Josh Sargent would be in that situation or a conversation, but he's kind of looking like like we said earlier, he's kind of more of a playing off another number 9, like a real number 9. He kind of play up the shoulder of that player. I don't know. I think it's just something maybe in that goes deep down in the developmental system, but I really can't answer that truthfully, bro. David said, I'd like to see a consistent back line for the USMNT. Can you name the last time we've had a back-to-back games with no changes in defense? Yeah. I mean, we're always changing the defense. It's like, but the person who always is like consistent in everybody's predicted lineup and everybody's top lineup is obviously John Brooks. It's always a conversation about who will be John Brooks' partner. Like John Brooks is not going to lose that starting spot, at least not anytime soon. And like, I mean, he's the only consistency we have back there. Maybe Sergiño Dest as well. I feel like some people will play Sergiño Dest at the left to keep him on, but I want him more on the right wing back. Next versus USA prediction. Like I said earlier, it's going to be probably a Mexico stomp on the USA, but that's fine because I'd rather rest some good players right now and then get some more important results in the semifinal. Oh, I want this question right here. Is Balogun playing for England or America? We can't really like predict that now. If I could pick, I definitely pick America because I would love to see him play for us. It would add more depth to our ever-growing striker pool. Like I feel like we had a striker pool that was so like lacking. We had like Josie, Yazzie Zardes, and Josh Sargent, who was up and coming. But now that was like 7 months ago. Now we've got even way more players just going down the line. It's crazy. And Balogun would definitely be fighting for that starting spot, but I don't know. Maybe friggin' agent Yunus Musa can convince him to join USA instead of England. Dempsey or Bradley from Big Chunkus. What up, Big Chunkus? You mean Dempsey or Bradley for like the best USA player of all time? I gotta go with Dempsey, guys. If you're watching, you guys know Clint Dempsey is my GOAT for the USA. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Number 2, the Deuce. Yo, what's up, soccer guy? So I got bad allergies today. It's been a while because I was busy thinking tactical like a manager would, and on a T radio with a guy named Danny. Okay, hold on a second. This is like a little pun here. I got to read it right. It's been a while because I was busy thinking tactical like a manager would, and on a T radio with a guy named Danny, played a game and was on the bench because every bench needs a king. And when you're on the bench, you're kicking it with Drew, right? Don't forget that part, soccer guy. Calling you out right now. What do you say to all those people who say Long is better than Richards? That's what I say. I say I got to take a drink every time people will put Aaron Long over Chris Richards. I can see the conversation maybe like – I can see the conversation maybe before Chris Richards went to Hoffenheim on loan. But – because he wasn't a starter at Bayern, he wasn't getting consistent playing time in the senior team. But now that he's playing at Hoffenheim, he's actually performing well. He's getting first team action. He's playing, like I said, he's playing well. He's making good decisions in the defense part. He's just a better defender right now, to me, for over Aaron Long. So people who think that, I don't know. You guys gotta get your head out of your ass. You know what I mean? I agree. Do we risk giving Richards a chance, or do we go with a veteran MLS player? I would go with Richards. Drew, do you know if there's an American legend soccer player that has a kid coming up in the next few years, like Carlos Bocanegra or DeMarcus Beasley? I do not know, but that would be great. To see a player be like a Carlos Bocanegra regen, like that's gonna be a regen, like from FIFA on the game. That would be awesome. And DeMarcus Beasley, obviously, I think still our best left back of all time. and I feel like it's going to take a lot to really overtake DeMarcus Beasley. I love his work rate. I just love the type of character he was. He was a freaking tank. All right, an engine, not a tank. Bradley is the GOAT. Dude, what the heck? Let's see. Casually drinks beer. Yeah, I mean, I always casually drink beer, bro. Of course, I'm kicking it with Drew. Why do you think I'm here? Dude, you're the best soccer guy. Do you think we passed the group stage in World Cup 2022? Okay, this is a question I asked myself as well, Mr. Stalin. It all depends on the draw. Like if we were drawn into a crazy group, like let's say, I don't know, Germany, and then maybe like, I don't know, like Spain or Belgium in there as well, that would be a very, very tough group to get out in the top two. Like I think World Cup does do that. Best third place team gets out, but if it's just going to be a very, very hard task to see if we're playing up against like big, like heavy hitter countries, you know, like Spain's, Germany's, Belgium's, France's, like those are all heavy hitters with a bunch of young talent, and all of them, like we're not the only country who has like, you know, a deep pool of young talent. Other countries do as well, and sometimes in some countries far better than ours do, like than our players. So like it's gonna take a long time. Not a long time. I think it's gonna take a lucky draw for us to like be like, all right, yeah, I think we'll definitely get out of this group. It's not a group of death like last time. We're definitely gonna get out, and we'll see how far we can go. Like I think if our group of players, if they develop pretty good within this next year, by next year, I think it's in like the winter now, right? Because it's in Qatar. By next winter, like not this winter, next winter coming up, I see us maybe getting a little farther than we usually do, which is what, like the round of 16 or quarterfinals. Like I would be fine with a quarterfinal, semifinal exit. That's fine with me. I feel like this is just too early for all a young group of players to just get on the scene and just start playing and winning shit. Like to me, it's too early. I wouldn't be like upset getting out in the quarterfinals and semifinals. Like that's fine for me. My boy Sam's still here, though. Thanks, bro. Do you see the Serginho Dest baguette story? Yeah, that actually cracked me up. Serginho Dest, if you guys don't know, he like loves freaking eating baguettes. He's just always telling people like carb up, a freaking plain baguette, just freaking chomping it down, carb up. Like you see here, like my boy Sam, carb up, bro. You always got to carb up. Don't sleep on Chris Wondolowski. On Wondolowski as well, like the best USA player of all time. I can't say he is. Maybe one of the best strikers in MLS. Definitely because he's the leading goal scorer for MLS. But in USA, the USA national team world, Chris Wondolowski is not up there for me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still haunted by that Belgium miss that he could have just, put behind the goal. That's fine. Yo, guys, this is awesome. I'm so glad we're doing this. Like I said, if you're here, if you're just joining the stream, make sure you let me know in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know how your day was. Ask me a question if you want. Donovan or Bradley? Donovan. It goes Clint Dempsey, Donovan, and then just like, afterwards. Yo, what's up, Kool-Aid Capital? Drew, beer review side channel. Dude, I actually was thinking about making a channel for craft beer. You guys probably can't see it, but I have a whole craft beer mini fridge. I got this, my older videos, I had this whole craft beer like tower next to me. That was just like, like that was just a little bit of craft beer that I've had. Like I've had like a lot. I have a whole app where I review it, I drink it, I try new places, I travel with it. Like I have a friend who does it with me. It's awesome. And I did sincerely think about starting a side channel for craft beer review and just like finding cool spots, hitting them up, vlogging that whole experience. Like, and I was gonna call it. And if anybody steals it, I know you guys are from this chat. The channel I was gonna call my beer review was A Brew with Drew. Like, get it? Like A Brew with Drew. Yeah, so that's something that I'm planning with my friend. I'm like, if you really want to do this, like we can go travel together, like go to other breweries, like vlog it, come to my house or his house, open a can of beer, review it right there for the people who are watching. I don't know. I mean, I watch some beer review channels on YouTube already. So what's the difference if I do it, It's awesome, bro. Thanks for that question. Oh, thanks for that right there, Kool-Aid. We did somehow get out of a group with Germany, Portugal, and Ghana. God Kong Snake. Dude, that's a cool name. Kong. Like King Kong versus Godzilla. By the way, my money is on Godzilla. Okay. Yeah, we did get out of that group. Germany obviously went on to win that World Cup. So no shame in losing to them. Portugal, we got a tie. It was crazy, but Portugal had a Cristiano Ronaldo who was not 100% fit. I remember he was going to all like these African like witch doctors as well to help him cure his like injury faster for the World Cup, but obviously it wasn't done in time. And Ghana is always like our arch nemesis in the World Cups, and they just couldn't get one over on us this time because that John Brooks header, baby, early. yo, YME, is your name like something backwards, like Emmy, Ampy? I don't know. But dude, Canada would clap America in the World Cup. Davis and Larea are too strong and skilled. I have to agree. I know you guys got one over us before, but then afterwards, in the return leg, basically, yeah, we mopped the floor with Charles. Who do you think is the GOAT MLS player behind Giovinco? Giovinco, dude, yeah, all this Toronto bias, bro. I mean, Giovinco is definitely in the top 10. MLS GOAT? I don't know. I think you have to put people who put Carlos Vela as the GOAT of MLS or like who has like big success in MLS. That's crazy. Like Carlos Vela hasn't really won really anything at MLS Cup with LAFC, so can't say that. But I don't know. I probably have to go with Landon Donovan or David Beckham. I mean, David Beckham won stuff with LA Galaxy. David Beckham just freaking came on the scene in America and just changed the whole fucking landscape and the way people see soccer in America. Like, at least most people. And that was just like, you can't really top that. Let's see. Can you guys see USA playing with 5 in the back using Dest and Robinson as the wings? Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the way I was setting up before, like a 3 at the back, but having like the 5, like the fullbacks on the outside, just going up more. Yeah, I can see that. Thoughts on Qatar on CONCACAF? I don't know what you mean there, big chunks. You might have to reword that. Let me quickly get a Gmail account name and brew with Drew. And if you do, I promise you, I'll find you. Sub Lupin. Yeah, I did know that fact, actually. Tim Howard does hold the record for most saves. I think most saves in a single game in a World Cup? Because I think that's what the statistic is. Because that game against Belgium, it was a crazy game. Our defense was not ready for that fucking Belgium attack, but Tim Howard was, for most of them at least. Yo, son guy. I ain't smoking none, bro. I'm drinking. But Giovinco, what? So soccer guy in the chat. I'm gonna put it up here once you text it. Who are your top 3 MLSers of all time? Swablu, what up? Swablu, is that like the Pokemon Swablu? Just let me know. Inter Miami. Or just plain Inter. Think Pulisic should move away from Chelsea for his growth. I don't know. I think I would give him one more season in Chelsea, especially under Thomas Tuchel. People were hyping up this whole relationship they had, but Thomas Tuchel said that he had like a bigger impact coming off the bench, or he knows that he can have a big impact off the bench. But we'll see how it goes rest of the season. If he really is unhappy or if he really is getting benched too much, then maybe think about maybe a loan move or a move away. I don't know. I mean, Yank Report made a video about what's going on with Chelsea and Pulisic, so definitely check that out. I'm not biased. I'm just right. LD as a go for MLS. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Let's see. Be honest. The rise of Canada's national team and USA youngest, the 2026 World Cup. Yeah. Yeah, and you also said here that Mexico can lead them out. Yeah. As much as we like hate on Mexico and Canada at the rivalry, it is good for CONCACAF. You know, I want our rivalry nations to get better as well, because I want to be tested more and more. Like, I want to be tested in qualifying, I want to be tested in Gold Cups, and I want to be tested in the World Cup. So that way, when we get to the World Cup, we're not just freaking sweeping through our whole, confederation and then go into the World Cup and getting swapped, like mopped ourselves, because we're not used to that big competition. But if we had like the Mexicos and Canadas, I don't know, Costa Rica, Jamaica's even in our like Confederation of CONCACAF, like doing well and just producing young talent like crazy, that will always get us to play better and try to develop even harder and play even harder. Okay, like I'm not for like, I don't know, like just hoping that every other nation in CONCACAF sucks so that we're the best. No, I want them to also succeed and just to also grow, so that way we can grow more and push ourselves and challenge ourselves every time we play against these guys. Yo, what up, freaking Bench Kings? Yo, what up? I was just saying, I don't know if it was a secret or not. I was just telling the good folks here in the Drew crew that we're going to have a little collab there tomorrow. If Pulisic were a beer, what beer would it be? Okay, if Christian Pulisic was a beer, and Christian Pulisic talking about just in USA or just, what, we'll just do USA. If Christian Pulisic was a beer, he would be a so good. See, I still love so many breweries. He would definitely be a beer that's called Mockeries by the brewer Monkish. That is one of my favorite beers of all time. It was creamy, it was hazy, it was just like so much tropical flavors, the little pineapple feel at the end. It's great. Dude, yeah, thanks for that question there, Yank Report. All right, here we go. So my boy's name in here. Drew, let's say both Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo decide to come to MLS. Which market fits the best for both players? For me, Ronaldo would be good at Miami and Messi would be good at LA. I don't know. Like, I really can't see Lionel Messi playing like in any MLS team. And I'm a freaking Messi whore, okay? I love Leo Messi. I've been watching him for over 10 years now. Like, this dude is my favorite player of all time. But I know that he is not. I just know I just don't see him playing in MLS. I don't think he'll ever come here. I don't see him fitting in any MLS team. I could be wrong, but I don't know. He's just, his persona is just different. I mean, if he were to come here like in 2-3 years, even, he'd be fucking killing this league. But Ronaldo, I said before, would be the best option for MLS to acquire. He can be the most marketable player of all time. I think he could definitely overtake David Beckham's friggin' popularity here. Like, people in America already know who Ronaldo and Messi are. So for Ronaldo to come here and playing in one of the big teams in USA, where there'd be like, I don't know, some team in like not big like successful, but big like popular, like LA Galaxy, it's successful, like a big history of success, just a big team in MLS. That would be absolutely freaking insane to see Ronaldo here. Everybody would go to every freaking game, buy your shirt. They'll want to see him play in away games. Like, it's just going to be such a crazy feeling and moment that Ronaldo would just join MLS. Like, I truly believe that Ronaldo coming to MLS would be the pinnacle of MLS. Like, that would be another turning point for MLS. Like, David Beckham did his thing. Ronaldo would come here and do it even bigger. And if I'm wrong, you guys know I don't care. Oh, shoot. We got the friggin' GOAT here. Yo, what's up, Tactical? We got any chances Wednesday versus El Tree? I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable with our back line. No defender there we have convinces me otherwise to think that they're going to be able to put up with this strong Mexican attack. And obviously, if Mexico were to like do some rotation there, take some of their big players off, I don't know. I still am uneasy. But, dude, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Appreciate you, bro. Now you're laughing at me. Ronaldo to the Dynamo confirmed. Yo, could you imagine the freaking Houston Dynamo, bro? Yeah, see, I could see him in New York City. Yeah, I see your point, but I'll tell you guys right now, Messi is never coming to fucking MLS. I promise you. He said multiple times he's going to retire in Newell's Old Boys, which is his boyhood club. Look at this guy over here. Ronaldo would come to freaking Toronto. Second player behind Pozuelo. Yo, bro, you're savage, bro. You're a freaking AB. You guys know what AB means? An absolute buffoon. I would go see Ronaldo or Messi every time they come to Minnesota or Chicago. I live in Milwaukee. Dude, I feel you, man. I would travel. I would try to see Ronaldo play in MLS. And I'm not, I'm more on the Messi side, but still, that's some history right there. What's my starting 11? Like my starting 11, like best USA national team right now. Zach Steffen, the GOAT right now. Not the GOAT, but the best player we have, goalkeeper. John Brooks, Chris Richards. Fullbacks as Anthony Robinson, Sergino Dest. Midfield of Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, Yunus Musa. And then up the three, Pulisic on the left, Gio Reyna on the right, and my boy Josh Sargent as a striker. Oh, shit. All right. Do you think Jamaica will be a threat in the future if they get even half of their dual nats to commit? They'll be looking scary. Yeah, I mean, I think that is Kamara Roof a Jamaican player yet? I feel like, or he is already. He's lining it up right now for Rangers under Steven Gerrard. He's doing good. So Jamaica, I see them maybe obviously not on USA's level, not on Mexico's level, and maybe just under Canada's level. So, but they're getting up there. If they do get all their dual nats, they could be a team to not be taken lightly. They have defeated us before in the Gold Cup final. We cannot do that. Let that happen again. Okay. Jamaica, you mean England's D team? Shots fired, bro. Can you talk about Justin Glad? Ooh, yes. Justin Glad, I feel like in like the most couple years ago, was it that under 20 or something World Cup that USA had a pretty far run in? I think Tim Weah was there. Pax Pomiko was captain in that team. Justin Glad was a pivotal player, I believe, in that center back line. And I just think that he is he kind of lost his way. Like he was hyped up back then. I hyped him up as well. I would buy him all the time in FIFA. His potential was pretty good. I did follow him a little bit, but afterwards, like, he kind of just, fell off. Didn't get much playing time in Real Salt Lake. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't see that spark anymore. Like, I don't see that potential the way I saw before. Yo, we got freaking Bobby Vargas. Yo, this is the guy I was talking about. Bobby Vargas here. This is my friend. We're drinking that good stuff right here. I don't know. I'm just drinking this, bro. Fake news. I'll bring you one. It's a 3.5. Are you saying Messi and Ronaldo aren't going to team up in Minnesota? Dude, I'm saying that for a fact. Y'all see Yank Report. Thanks for hanging out. Sargent over DK. Boo. Yeah, I have to, man. I have to see more from DK first. Sargent's scoring goals in the top flight. DK scoring goals in the second flight. Well, that's no disrespect to him, to that league, or to him. Josh Sargent is playing in a more competitive league. Playing styles are different, but I don't know. Daryl DeKay's freaking beast, bro. If he were to go to the EPL and just light it up, he would definitely be mine and many others' starting striker. But for right now, I got to go with my boy Josh Sargent. He said gonna go grab some big gets. I like that. Costa Rica is just super old. All their players are over 30. Yeah, I don't care about Costa Rica right now, bro. Carb up, guys. Yo, what's up, Super KH13? Hey, Drew, how well do you think Musa will be in approx 5 years compared with our other younger stars? Think he'll keep up with McKennie? I don't know. I think he's not like. I don't think Musa's potential is on the level of these three, like Pulisic, Reyna, and Weston McKennie. I think he's definitely up there, but he's not in that that trio right there. I think he's definitely under Tyler Adams' potential as well. I got to say that. DK, talk about him. DK, yeah, I love Daryl DK. I love watching the Barnsley games. When he joined Barnsley, I was like, first of all, Barnsley? I was like, I don't think anyone even knew about Barnsley except me because I was freaking playing FIFA all the time. But Daryl DK, yeah, he's showing good. Like, he was a little rough start, but now he's like a main starter some of the games. He's scoring goals. He's just freaking bossing defenders around. He just got like flipped over a big foul that didn't get called by the championship referee, which was freaking crazy. But nonetheless, I think DK has a bright future ahead of him. I think he's got the quality, the strength, the physicality for an EPL team. Like, maybe not like at the likes of freaking Man City, but a little bit under. I want to see him in the EPL. I want to see him tested in that big, like, competitive physical league. I want to see what he's really made of. I'm excited for that, and I think he will do. He will do well. That's, of course, if Orlando City were to let him go. And I hope they do. Hoppy over DK2? Nah, bro, you crazy. That's your drawing the line. Hoppy scored like two goals in like 3 games, and then people are like, "Oh my god, he's better than Josh Sargent," but he's not. How many MLS Cups and CONCACAF Champions League do you think Greg Vanney will win? Will the GOAT will win in LA? I don't know, bro. Only time will tell. We got to see what he does with that team. Does Sargent have the best flow on the USMNT? Flow like his form on the field? Nah. Stalin is here. That's true, bro. Make a video with tactical manager, level Yanks, and Mr. Beast, dude. If we were to make a video with Mr. Beast, all 3 of our channels would freaking like skyrocket. We'd probably all get like 20K subscribers. That would be awesome. This fan base we have here, this little community we all have, that would be like plummeted higher. And I did make a video with tactical manager, I think like 1 or 2 already before. That was back when he was like his little fetus version. Now he's just like, he's a superstar now. But Mr. Beast, well, that would be crazy. Let's see. Alex Bono would be starting for America. Oh, I can't even take you seriously, bro, right now. Who should Barca sign? Like just sign like striker, any position. They definitely need a striker. Like a number 9, like Antoine Griezmann is not cutting it as a main striker. Martin Braithwaite, obviously, it's just Martin Braithwaite. You know, I respect him, but he's not the quality Barca needs right now. Barca definitely needs another center back because Clement Longley not looking good. Samuel Umtiti always freaking injury prone. And that's it. I like Minguez looking pretty good. We have Ronald Araujo as well as good, but we definitely need another strong center back in the back line. We need a main striker. And I think that's it. I think we're pretty good everywhere else. I want to see Conrad play for Barcelona, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I like this one right here. Let's say Gio Reyna and Gerald DK decides to transfer from teams there are nowhere would be best fit for them. For me, Reyna would be good at Atletico Madrid. That'd be crazy. I mean, I would like to see more USMNT like star players playing over there in La Liga. I think La Liga is a very good technical league. I think it's just a good league overall. It's my favorite league because I'm a freaking Barca fan, obviously. It's really underrated. And it's a good league. It's not a freaking farmers league, as some people call it. There's a reason that Madrid and Barca were taking over Europe for so many years now. Like over 10 years now, they were always winning Champions League. They were always mopping the floor with EPL teams. Like, there's a reason for that. They're used to that technical ability, that flair, the competition in La Liga. Mr. Beast could make his own soccer academy. We'd have a World Cup under 30 years. Yeah, that's true. This Mr. Beast is like a freaking beast, bro. Prediction for the USMNT Mexico game. The youth one, the Olympic one, we got to save it for tomorrow, boys. But we're going to lose. What do you think about Mark McKenzie? I love Mark McKenzie. Local Philly boy over here. He left us, and now we're screwed. But I hope he's doing good over there at Genk. I want to see him consistently get more starting game time. I want to see him consistently getting good. I was going to say good grades, but getting good games in, and then hopefully transfer somewhere else. Maybe I see him maybe fitting in somewhere in the Bundesliga. Ramos is the GOAT. Sergio Ramos? Definitely not. I want USMT players also to play in leagues that are on TV as well, just because I wanted them to be exposed to the majority of their fans here in America. But of course, not every single league can be broadcasted in USA. But ESPN Plus has been getting a lot of freaking like surprising leagues there. I feel like I saw the Austrian league for Brendan Aronson one time, or it was either the Austrian league or the Belgian league. It was one of them that I was surprised to see there. I know beIN Sport has a Turkish league as well. If you guys want to watch John Jedlin or Tyler Boyd, but they're on there too. I wish there was like this one like program or one network that has every single soccer league, and it just has like different channels. Like it has like say it's called the Drew channel, okay, just to be like whatever. and it has like I have all the freaking leagues, and each channel is like the English league or like the La Liga and like the Bundesliga, League One for France, like, and you just go more into depth. You want to watch League One or League Two? Then you click your selection, click your team, watch the game. That would be so awesome. Fati, Messi, Dembele, Pedri, Eti Ruiz. I like that there, bro. I like that Kool-Aid. Drew, as a USMNT soccer fan, for you, where would Daryl's best be if he were to go to Europe, England, Spain, Italy, or France? I like I said before, I think he's got the physicality to play in the EPL in England, but I would not be opposed to seeing him play in Spain and just learning, getting some more technical ability there, and just that would be awesome. That would absolutely be awesome. Like I said, I want more USMNT players to play in La Liga. I think it's just great. We got players in France, we got players in Italy, we got players in Germany, and we got players in England. Let's get some more guys there in Spain. Like, you guys don't want to learn Spanish or something? Like, what's going on over here? Oh, that's my boy. Yo, the States FC. What's up, man? Don't worry about being late. The most important thing is that you're here and you're commenting. That's what matters. And while you're all here, I hope you guys, before you leave and before you even talk to me, you like the video because it helps the channel out. I know I'm a big Morris fan. Do you think he should give Europe another go? Yes. I have not talked about Jordan Morris. I really thought about him too much after that big and bad injury he had at Swansea. Look, guys, him moving to Swansea was one of the most crazy things in his career, and just in MLS and just other USA soccer fans, because we thought that Jordan Morris would never leave the States or MLS, but he did it. And what sucks, guys, is that he fucking got hurt and then he couldn't really perform. And what sucks more is that he was really hardly given a chance by Steve Cooper, the manager at Swansea, to play. He barely started games. He barely got on the field. Like, it was like, I feel like maybe Swansea was not the right move. As you look at Daryl Decay, who went to Barnsley, he wasn't an immediate starter, but he worked his way and he actually earned it, and he actually got to start and play games. Whereas Morris, I feel like Cooper, the manager at Swansea, he had his set team. He went with the same players all the time because they were in the fight for the title. They were in the fight for promotion. He didn't want to fuck it up. I feel like he was too scared to change things up, but it sucks that Jordan Morris left Europe as early as he did. But if he recovers well, and it sucks because he got a bad ACL injury. We got to see how he plays afterwards. And if he plays the same, he plays good, then why not give it one more chance and see what happens? Just don't go to Swansea again. It really breaks my heart because Jordan Morris is one of my favorite USMNT players, and just seeing him there, I was live streaming his Swansea games. I was excited for him. And then this whole thing happened. And I was like, of all people, Jordan Morris, he goes and tries it and he gets hurt. That sucks, man. It was definitely one of the most detrimental injuries ever. Yeah, and now he will probably miss the World Cup. Yeah, I think that's maybe something that really hurt him as well. Once he found out it was an ACL, it was a long recovery injury, he definitely is going to miss that World Cup. I think there's an 85% chance he will miss that 2022 World Cup, and that sucks. And I don't see him playing long enough to, at least at the high level, to be considered for the 2026 World Cup. And that sucks. And that sucks that USA was not able to compete in the 2018 World Cup, because we would have seen a lot more players play there. But like Jordan Morris, but it sucks. This could be his only World Cup to play, and I hope he recovers in time because he deserves that. Drew, I don't want to get worked up, but can you please explain to me in depth in the stream while you're against Liga MX and MLS making the Super League? Oh, why I'm against it? Well, because I think it's just stupid. Why combine two countries' leagues together? I'm more of a traditional soccer fan. I want to see every country has its own league. That's it. I know USA has Canadian teams in here, but they do that all the time with other sports here in America. So it's natural for us. But for soccer, that's just something, you have your own leagues, and that's it. I don't know why we got to combine them. There's just too many freaking teams in MLS coming, and there's too many teams in Liga MX to just freaking put these big tables together, and that's it. Maybe divide them in Western conferences. Okay, fine, but how many conferences are you going to have, and how big is each conference going to be? and then they're gonna have pro rel. I don't know. Like it's just a crazy system. And then like if teams wanted to buy into MLS again, you probably can't ever do it again because now it's Liga MX and MLS. You probably have to stay in USL. And then what does that mean for USL? It'll probably like, I don't know, deteriorate. I'm just not against it. I don't know. It's just I feel like there's too many like things going on. But what do you guys think about a Liga MX and MLS merger? And thanks for watching that video, by the way, Anthony. Do you think that if the here we go. Sorry, bro, I put you on blast there. Do you think that there should be more friendlies with South America or schedule? Yeah, I think there definitely should be. I think like the South American teams are way more technically savvy than we are in CONCACAF and some countries over there in Europe. Okay, especially against the teams we have played recently. South American teams, South American opposition would be absolutely great to play. I think we just played against Chile, didn't we? Chile and Venezuela. Like I want to keep playing against teams like that because those are the heavy hitters over there for South American teams are some of the heavy hitters for World Cups. You know, and I want to be tested in that level. Toronto got into the Champions League without playing a game. Dude, you are on fire, bro. You're like on fire. What other MLS team can say that? Levels. Dude, you're freaking AB, bro. Absolute buffoon. I'm gonna choke my freaking beer, bro. That was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I mean, maybe for the first 1 or 2 years, MLS would definitely be Liga MX's bitch for a little bit, but playing against them week in and week out all the time, eventually we will catch on to their style of play. We will catch on to their level and just match it. And Toronto would get slapped too, bro. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, too much travel. It's crazy. Like it's absolutely like the stupidest idea. And I hope it doesn't happen. But you know what? I fucking bet you guys that no matter what, it might even happen because we're just MLS and that's just what we fucking do here. I'm probably cursing too much. I won't get monetized. Who cares? I'll be all right. The CCL should be the Super League. Yeah, it should be. I mean, that should be where we get our competition. Like, it should be maybe like, I know they reformatted that, and I did make a video on that with Danny T Radio. But yeah, the CCL is already like the Super League, and even the Champions Cup. Somebody commented on my video today about the Liga MX MLS merger, saying that maybe they can expand the Champions Cup to 10 teams from each league and then have a little knockout round there. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Even 5 teams from each league. I mean, it doesn't have to be that big. I don't know why. Like, the main reason they would want to merge those leagues is because of money. And that's just like, you know, money ruins the game. Are the Canadian MLS teams going to leave down the line? Yeah, I definitely see a league, an MLS as a league without Canadian teams eventually. I think the Canadian Soccer League is growing. Sorry. And eventually they will outgrow MLS and they might want to take, you know, Vancouver and Toronto and Montreal back with them. And I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think that'd be cool to see some rivalries there with Canada. But yeah. I agree with you, Sebastian. True that. Yo, Rico, man. Shout out to you. I was watching one of my old videos like 3 years ago today, actually. I was watching it today this morning at work, and I saw your comments. So shout out to you. You're one of the OGs here on the channel. Like, respect to you, man. Thanks for sticking around so long. I know the channel's been up and down, but thanks. And yeah, speaking about the channel, like I really like talking about soccer on this channel is like my dream. Like, I love it. I started this channel talking about Bates Motel and was fucking bullshit. And then I was like, you know what? I just want to talk about something that I love to do. And like I said, let's just talk about soccer. I live in USA. I want it to grow. Back then, there was no politics. Back then, there was no Gio Reyna. So it was like we were a mediocre country. We had mediocre players, not mediocre, but like we didn't have the best players we do now, you know? And I wanted to just talk about it. I just wanted to grow soccer here in America. I wanted to grow the respect people give like soccer here in America. I'm sick of that foot fairy stuff. I'm sick of like that not a real sports shit here in America. Like, it's not real football, whatever. Like, I wanted to grow it, and I made this channel and I love doing it. And now, like, having a kid and just, but that's crazy. I have two other stepkids that, like, I basically adopted from my girlfriend. Like, it's crazy. And I thought about recently ending the channel. I was like, I don't have time. Like, I want to record or miss all these games, or like I bring all these people here on my channel who are smaller than me, or like back were smaller than me, and just like I want to see them grow too. Because I remember when I was small, like when I first started, I reached out to people, and nobody reached out back to me. Nobody reached out to me or said, no one accepted my reach outs. I was like, I just want to grow. I want to grow my channel. So people would come to me. I've like hardly ever said no to anybody who said, hey, Drew, let's make a video together. I'd be like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. Because like I love talking about soccer, and I love to like help everybody. And like, obviously my personal life got in the way, and I can't like, upload the way I used to. And especially in this time of USA soccer where it's just fucking rising. I wish I could take initiative, but I can't. And like, I love and appreciate all you guys who watch the channel still. It's just, it's hard. I did think about ending the channel because I was like, I have no time to do it. Like the baby, it's just so much. I'm stressed out. I have no time, but nonetheless, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to upload at least once a week. And I think that for right now, that should be okay. And then eventually I'll get back up there with everybody else. Everybody I brought on here is now like light years away from me. That's crazy to think about. But at least I was part of that journey for them. So that's good. That helps me out. The biggest thing on my channel was obviously having Sebastian Leggett on, which is awesome. But it's good. I do love making these videos. So whenever I make them, I love it. So thank you guys who watch it. Like it's awesome. Let's stop getting emotional here because I want to fucking talk about that stuff. Drew, are there any young players that are in big MLS clubs, academies that Inter Miami can do a transfer with, or in South America that I should look out for? See, I'm not the guy for that because I don't know too much about academy players. You got to go to like a David Kerr kind of guy, or maybe even young Americans abroad because they freaking know everything. Yes. Big ups there, Walter. Thoughts on Qatar and the Gold Cup? I totally forgot they were going to be in the Gold Cup, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what kind of team they're going to put together. They obviously have to go in that Gold Cup representing themselves good because they're going to host a World Cup soon after that. So next year, right? A year after. So they really got to go in there, play good, and that way they're like, yeah, we're the host nation of the new World Cup. This is what we got to offer. But I don't know. I'm curious to see. I think they're kind of on par with some of the teams here in CONCACAF. With such a large population, having the best athletes in the world and better football academies, the U.S. is going to take over world football. Yeah, definitely. I said that before on Twitter, and I got a lot of hate from like English fans, but they just love to hate us, bro. How many days to the MLS season? Where's the marketing push? The marketing push is paused because I think we don't have like a start date still, or we have like there's something missing that they haven't announced yet, like a start date or schedule, something like that. That it's like being pushed back, like it's still not announced. It's crazy. This guy, yeah, you're crazy, bro. Thanks, bro. Thank you for that, man. I know your channel was more about MLS. Yeah, most likely, at least back then, it was a lot more MLS. But I'm trying to dive deep more into like primarily USMNT stuff, especially now because it's growing. Like this is what I want to do. I want to grow with it. Take advantage of that stuff. You don't know? I don't think I've ever seen a commercial for MLS. Yeah, I have not either, bro. You're right. Like the marketing is not being pushed. Something's going on here. Like I said, there's something that they haven't. MLS has not gotten together yet. That they are not. It's like something. I forgot what it was. I should have fucking saved that somewhere because it was something that MLS is missing that us fans need to know before the season starts. Whether it's when the season starts, I don't know. I think it is when the season starts. I feel like it's sometime in April, but I don't know. The CCL starts soon, and I'm excited for that. Let's see. Milan Stalker. Inter Miami are going to win MLS this year. Dude. With what team, bro? With what team? You gotta tell me. You're gonna say that stuff. You gotta represent what players you got on your roster. Because right now, I don't see nobody in your team taking down LAFC. Okay. I agree. I definitely agree. I don't like the MLS draft, like super draft. Like this ain't no fucking NFL stuff, bro. It's MLS. Like let's just keep that a little bit different. Let that die off like the running penalty kicks. Here you go, everybody. Thanks, Rico. Yeah, so April 15th. I knew it was April. April 16th. Do you think that any of the recent expansion teams will be like Atlanta when their first? Oh yeah, like the first season. Yeah, maybe Austin FC. They're looking pretty good. They got a pretty good group of players and like MLS veterans, and then like new coming homegrown players there. They got a good mix there. So maybe Austin FC. Austin FC is definitely gonna be a team to watch when they start playing. Sorry, it's embarrassing. Orlando City got it this year. Yeah, maybe for Filippo's sake, tactical manager. Hopefully they got it this year. Drew, I'm a Liga fan too, but you're going to hate me. Oh, my team is. Oh, dude, just get off the stream right now. Just get the hell out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. That's good. I want more La Liga fans here. I definitely want more USMNT players to play in La Liga. It's a more technical league, and I want to see our players tested in that, in that field. Freddie Adu, I love this dude, no matter what. Like, I mean, like I know he was a big flop, but I still always wish him the best. I don't know. I got like the soft spot here for Freddie Adu. I don't know. And then Grant Wall had a really good like series there with Freddie Adu. You guys should check that out. I've been trying to get Freddie Adu on the channel too. Like that's another goal here. Which county of the U.S. are you from? Which county? Can't tell you that, bro. I want you to stalk me. No, I'm from PA. I'm like Eastern PA, like Poconos area. Bunch of mountains and shit, If Ronaldo joins the MLS, they better shove that down everyone's throat. Yes, they will definitely. First of all, they will. If Ronaldo comes to MLS, they will friggin' take this guy and they're friggin' plaster him everywhere, all over the commercials, all over the merchandise. He's gonna be everywhere. Pepsi commercials, Adidas commercials. I don't know, like everything. He's gonna be absolutely everywhere. DK was 5th pick in the super draft. Yeah, see that? Like, it's not even like. I don't like the super draft. There's a good statistic there. There are over 300 million people in the USA. Imagine all that soccer talent that's available. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of like, that's kind of a bunch of like, people who can't play soccer. But USA, I mean, soccer does lose a lot of its best. America does have a lot of great athletes who go to play other sports, is what I'm trying to say. Like they don't always grow up and play, they'll grow up young playing soccer, hee hee ha ha, we're having a good time. My mom's minivan. But then after that, it's like, you know what? I want to play baseball. You know what? I want to play NFL or play basketball. And then like there's just so many other big sports here in America ahead of soccer that it takes away a lot of other athletes. So if soccer was one of the most, successful or one of the most like mouth-watering sports here in America, it would definitely keep a lot of talent in terms of athletes to stay playing soccer from a young age all the way to adulthood and then just keep building on that skill all the way up until they grow up. Do I think the MLS Cup final should be an aggregate because it gives the opportunity for the two teams to be at home? Good for marketing. No, I like finals should just be one leg and like that's it. It's over. Same thing for the CONCACAF Champions League. I just want it all in one shot. That's it. It also should be in a neutral ground, not in like anyone else's stadium. True that, bro. True that. All right, you guys. So there's like 37 of you guys here right now. I know you're hearing me right now. Let me know who your team is and where you guys are from, so that way I know like how far the channel's reaching out. I'm Drew. I'm from Pennsylvania, and my team is the Philadelphia Union, baby. Ooh, look at this, dude. You're like a freaking politician over here, God Kong. More schools should have soccer teams, and more parks should have soccer goals. Yeah, you should be a freaking mayor, bro. Yeah, I agree. I love seeing it walking, like driving past the park, and I see a soccer goal, or I see kids playing soccer, and I roll on the window. I'm like, yeah, that's right, kids. That's how you do it. And then their parents turn to me and they're like, think I'm some freaking like freak or something. Yo, my boy Sertino. Yo, I was just talking about Rico earlier. Sertino, I was watching one of my videos earlier in the channel, early on, like 3 years ago, like when I was a freaking fetus, okay? And you were one of my early commenters. So, and you're still here commenting. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for sticking around to the channel so long, bro. It's like, you don't know how much that means to me. I was going back and I was like, wait, I still see this guy's comments today. Like, it's crazy. Yo, that's awesome. Cool. Philly represent, Milan Stalker. What up? Yes, I hate this. You're right, Rico. I hate that. The away goal rule is a crazy rule, but for a final, that should never be the thing. You know, aggregate score, like maybe 2 leg for like a semifinal and all the other rounds, but for a final, it should only be 1 game. You get 1 chance to win that trophy, and that's it. All right, we got some people from Philly. What up? We got some people from Texas. Pumas fan. What up, man? Anthony from Sarasota. My team is Inter Miami, and my international club is Real Madrid and Juventus. What up, bro? Not bad. Cruz Azul in Arizona, USA. Yo, I like my Liga MX fans here. Houston Barca fan. You got some pretty good Barca fans over here. I prefer the best of a 3 I prefer a best of a 3 than aggregate. Interesting. I oppose that. I've been watching DC United like the Arsenal. There's one thing I love about like MLS fans, like soccer fans, is that we all have an MLS fan, an MLS team that we're fans of, and then we also are fans of a team outside of MLS. And it's just like it's awesome. Like for me, I'm a Philly fan, and I love Barcelona. I actually loved Barca. Like became a fan of Barcelona before I became a fan of MLS. Like when I first started getting into soccer again, like when I was younger, I played soccer, but I have asthma, and I was like, you know what? I can't fucking breathe. I can't do this midfield shit. I'm done. So I quit. I stopped playing soccer at like right before high school. Then afterwards, in the 2010 World Cup, I got back into it, and I became a big diehard soccer fan, diehard Barca fan. And then slowly over time, maybe like 3 years later, I got more into USA soccer itself. Found Philly. I was like, you know what? I live around here. Let me support my local team. Yo, we all know who you're from, bro. I'm for the greatest team in the world, Toronto FC. I'm from Ontario, Canada. Yeah, we know that stuff, bro. Yo, got the Oakland roots, baby. California up the roots. I like the up the roots. And your freaking seal picture's adorable. Yo, so real quick, I want to ask you guys, especially all you Cali fans out there, who are your Chicago Fire? What's that? Who are your? How do you guys feel about Sacramento kind of dropping out right now from MLS? Like, do you guys want another team in California, or are you guys okay with not having another team in Cali? Let me know. I'm curious because I for one, I was kind of on the board. Like, you know what? We have a lot of Cali teams. We got San Jose, the LAs. We had Chivas, and they kind of went away. But I kind of wanted to see a team like Phoenix Rising get that expansion spot. They couldn't still get it. We don't know what's going to happen yet. I'm still looking into it. Yes, Abel, you're right. You were, bro. Yeah, I remember, dude. I remember Hartford the flag. I remember I seen that a long time ago. That's funny. It's funny that you say it. Need more futsal cards, dude. I would love to play futsal. I would love it. Yes, this is probably one of the biggest comments tonight. from Rico Rich. America definitely needs a more distinctive soccer culture. You're right, man. Like it just needs to establish itself as a soccer country, not just a country that also plays soccer. We're a soccer country. You know, we play NFL. Well, how about we are like the master of both footballs, master of NFL, master of soccer. I like that. All right, here we go. I like this little hot take right here. Now, I find the neutral ground dumb because it ruins the final if it's at a random stadium with no fans, just an opinion. I mean, if there's no fans, I understand that. But see, like, it's different for MLS because the traveling is just so much crazier. But like, if it's a Champions League game final in a neutral ground, you know, fans from both teams, like say Barca and Manchester United, right? They're playing in like I don't know, like Lisbon in Portugal. They're all going to travel and fill the fucking stadium. And also in that country, there are a bunch of fans for those teams who are going to come and travel. But for MLS, it's different because MLS is not as broad as, you know, European teams. So if we go and play like Philly versus LAFC final and we go and play in Miami, Florida, I doubt there's many Philly fans down there. There's probably more LA fans than Philly fans, but if any. But then we would all have to travel down there. And from Cali to Florida, that's a pretty big flight. So it's just different. But for no fans, yeah, I understand that. But in a regular like final, I just want it to be neutral ground. But I can see maybe for MLS having two legs, one at home and in LA, and then one at home in Philly. But see, I just don't like that. I feel like you should just get one shot at the final, and that's it. You have to stop it. Dude, I just fucking cracked up. Where'd he go? Yo, where the fuck does this guy go? I'm looking at this comment right here. Where'd he go? Stalin, where are you at, bro? Yeah, this fucking you're wild, bro. You're crazy. LA Galaxy. Yo, what's up, Luis? Hi, Drew. Do you think Greg Berhalter will ever play with three at the back? I hope so. I would love to see him play. I think Sergino Dest, like I said earlier in the stream, he was already playing good, playing with a center back trio with Barca. I think Anthony Robinson has played that as well. So we'll have to see, though. I would not be opposed to that. Yeah, that's a good point right there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Minnesota and Bayern, the Allianz Alliance. I like that. Similar stadium structures. Yo, what's up, Total Swans TV? Yo, thanks for coming to the stream, man. How's it going, dude? It's such a shame about Morris' injury. Yeah, I guess I was talking about him earlier. That honestly is one of the worst injuries in USMNT history. Morris is a guy who we thought was never going to lead MLS, and then he actually finally does. And then he gets a really bad injury. And it sucks because we did not really get to see Jordan Morris play too much for Swansea City. And I was mad. I was like, every time he did play, I'm like, all right, let's go. Morris is going to start. He's not going to start. Okay, whatever. Is he going to go on out here on from the bench? Okay, this guy doesn't make those substitutions. It's crazy. Like the Cooper, the manager, hardly makes substitutions. And if he does, it's in like the 80th minute. I want to see Morris play longer than that, you know? Thanks for coming out, bro. I really just can't root for a team in a place I don't live in. No, it's not just you. I mean, if you're talking about maybe a like team that's foreign from America, like a Barca or like Man U, that's different for me. But if I'm living in PA, I can't be going rooting for Houston Dynamo. First of all, because it's fucking Houston Dynamo. Second of all, because I don't live there. It's hard because like there's no merch around here. I mean, there's no merch for Philly here anyway because it's just freaking America. But you know, I see your point, man. Drew, why does the aggregate score model work in Europe, but MLS screws it up? I think. What do you mean by that? Like, I know they do it the same way, or do you mean just like it just works different here? I mean, it's probably seen different here from common sports fans to watch it, but I don't know. Can't really answer that, bro. Sorry, I'm embarrassed. I used to be a Dynamo fan, but they truly suck. I guess I root for Austin FC. Yo, bro. I mean, Austin FC as a team is up and coming. Like I truly have high hopes for them this coming MLS season. Who do I think will top the West? I have to go with LAFC or maybe even Sporting Kansas City. Don't hit me now, but I don't know. There's something about Sporting Kansas City that I just feel like they got the drive, they got this experience to do it. Barca fan by blood, bro. I like that. I didn't know this was happening. I was busy posting my roster reaction video. Dude, yo, what's up, Isaiah? That should come to the stream, bro. I have the first figured out team like Detroit. I would love to see Detroit's soccer team. Like, was it Detroit City FC? I would love to see them play in MLS. I think Detroit has a pretty severe and serious fan base there. Let's see, why is US having trouble getting quality defenders, Brooks and Richards, but not much after that? I don't know really about quality. I think for the most part, obviously Brooks and Richards are my starters as well. But Mark McKenzie is looking pretty good over there at Genk. I think he was pretty hyped up as well in Philly. Now moving over to Europe, it looks good too. I mean, I would not be like totally opposed to Aaron Long being a backup, like a super sub or a substitute center back. Walker Zimmerman is like out of the picture. Like, I do not rate Walker Zimmerman. I know he's MLS Defender of the Year this past year, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with him. Matt Miazga as well. He's doing good over there in his team in Belgium. He's definitely the number 3 choice center back for me. That's a good point there, man. Precourt did try to take Columbus Crew out of Columbus to move them to Austin in Texas. Yeah, Miazga, like I think we talked about this earlier, having USMNT players play in leagues where they're broadcasted in the USA, so that way us USA soccer fans could follow them a lot more, keep more tabs on them, better tabs on them, instead of just like looking up, USMNT only stuff and seeing like, oh, this guy got an assist in this game. That's cool. Like, I want to fucking see him play. All right, I got something to say about this. What's up, soccer guy? Song guy, you're still here. I love it. A lot of fans claim they hate the drama, fights, time waste, whatever, but they know damn well that's what makes games entertaining. Yeah, fights make it entertaining. The time wasting, I could do without. The flopping, you didn't say flopping though, but the flopping as time wasting is my least favorite thing in soccer. Flopping, diving, whatever you want to fucking call it, I despise it. That is why, or one of the big reasons soccer has such a bad reputation here in USA. It's because of the diving, because of the flopping. They say, a lot of my common USA soccer fans are kind of common sports fans that I'm friends with always diss soccer because of the flopping and the diving. They just see soccer as divers, as crybabies. Like my stepdad, he watches NFL like crazy. That's all he watches. He watches fucking NASCAR too. Like, I can't watch that. They're just driving in this freaking circle. But nonetheless, he watches my games. Like, hey Tim, let's watch it. Let's watch a game. He's like, all right, let's watch a game. And the freaking flopping, I just have to hide my face. I'm like, I know this is bad, but it's just part of the game. They're trying to waste time. He's like, oh, they're fucking cowards, these losers. I'm like, see, this is why I hate flopping. Sorry, I got way too in depth with that. Yo, what's up, Mr. Wolverton Wanderers? Hey, Drew, I appreciate what you do, but yo, man, and I appreciate you for coming to the channel. If you haven't liked the video yet, think about liking it. Let's see how many likes we got so far. We got 41 likes. That's awesome. Here's a cool way. Here's a cool thing I want to tell you guys. If we can get 50 likes on this video, I will tell you guys my next 2 videos I'm gonna upload on the channel. They're me. I feel like I'm working on them for a little while, and they're exciting. I really want to talk about this stuff. So make sure if you haven't liked the video yet, definitely be sure you guys like it, because you guys are gonna like this one. All right, let's see here what's going on. You guys are typing like crazy. It's awesome. I love it. Swan TV is still in his house. Jamal Lowe, Swansea's in Jamaica squad, as is Casey Palmer, who was on load with us for a few months, going to tune into it. Nice, man. I really haven't watched much Swansea games ever since Morris got injured. I have to be guilty and say I did watch most of them because of Morris being in them. Jamal Lowe, from what I've seen from following a bunch of Swansea fans, is that he has not been on the best form, and Cooper finally took him out, which is good. And I feel like if Jordan Morris was still in the squad, he would probably have some more playing time. And I'm Total Swan TV. If you're still here, don't leave yet. Is Paul Arriola still under contract with you guys? I feel like I know Paul Arriola had this whole like Twitter meltdown, like Twitter, like what do you call it, controversy. And after that, I didn't see him play or even on the bench. So I want to know, is he still in the roster? Because I was curious to see that. I mean, I don't really follow Paul Arriola too much like I do with Jordan Morris, but I'm curious to see. Let me know, man. Hey, Drew, quick game. Name 4 teams Freddie Adu has played for. Philly, Union, DC, that one team in Sweden in second division, and Benfica, right? He played in Benfica. What's my prediction for Jamaica versus USA, seeing that this is Jamaica C team? It's going to be a USA stomp, bro. Jamaica has not really played a lot of soccer since COVID. USA is going to stomp them. Thoughts on Union's new signing? Yeah, that's fine with me. I don't care. What I am excited for the Union is seeing who is going to take over Brendan Aronson's spot. Paxton Aronson, his brother, or another homegrown player, Anthony Fontana. I want to see. I feel like he's being lined up to take over that role, maybe as a sub or maybe as a starter. I don't know yet, but I feel like he's being lined up to take that role. And I want to see how he's going to do. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Where's this dude? Where's the Toronto dude? I gotta put him on blast. What the heck is this? Zimmerman is America's best center back, dude. That is the biggest craziness I've ever seen in my freaking life. Did I call you an AB yet? Because you're definitely an AB, an absolute buffoon. I've seen some embarrassing flops in the NFL, and yeah, NBA is another sport in America that has been growing in popularity with flops and also with their fans knowing that this is a league, a sport that players just kind of dive in, Oh, let's see. Yeah, man. Philly won their first Trophy Community Shield champions. That's what's up. And then got embarrassed in the playoffs. Whatever. Bench Society makes some of the best content on soccer, and more people need to make content. Dude, thank you so much, man. Yo, anytime I do a stream, make sure you come around because you fucking crack me up, bro. You crack me up. 48 likes. Oh shoot, is that true? Oh, we're at 49. We need one more, and that's it. And I really liked it myself, too. So it's weird. That's going to be 49 forever. What kind of mic do I use? I use a Samson mic. It's like a weird my uncle gave it to me like a couple years ago when I started the channel, and he had it for like years already. And like I looked it up, it was like, I don't know, like this model was like probably $50-$60 when he bought it. Is USA lacking number 10 Aronson Musa according to GB Reina? I don't think so. I think Musa is a good player going forward. Aronson as well is going to be good in that midfield. And Reina, when he plays in there, if he goes to play in the midfield under GB, it'll be nice. What up? Just jumping on. Yo, what's up, Jose Gonzalez? Oh, shoot. Okay, we made it, guys. We made it. We're at 53 likes now. We're at 50 now. We're at 53 a minute later. That's awesome. All right, so like I said, if we got 50 likes at least on this video, in this live stream, which we're on 53 now, so we're overdue, I got to tell you guys the 2 videos I'm going to be uploading next. And this is crazy because this one video I've been working on, I keep changing it. This first one I'm going to drop, what day is it? Is today Tuesday? Yeah, so like... the baby and checking my schedule. Yeah. So probably by like Thursday or Friday, I'm going to drop this video and it's going to be Um, I changed it a lot. It's a big video. The complete U.S. men's national team depth chart. Like people are doing like depth charts on each individual, position. But I've just been having this big list of the complete depth chart. All the players that I see capable of making an appearance or capable of being on a roster this 2021 year for the USMNT. Okay, that's what I see. That video is going to come up first. The next video I'm working on is an MLS type video. I'm going to be ranking every single MLS stadium. Now, the way I'm going to do it, I'll give you a little preview. Ranking each MLS stadium was difficult because there are some MLS stadiums that are also NFL stadiums. So I kind of split them up. I did like just pure soccer specific stadiums and then just like shared stadiums ranked together. Okay, so those are the two videos: the complete depth chart for USMNT and then ranking MLS stadiums. So if anybody takes those ideas, make sure you fucking let me know. Okay, because I didn't share with nobody this info. How you guys feel about that? Let me know. If you guys don't like it, I'll change it up. I got a couple other ideas, but let me know right now. Yeah, let me know if you guys like that. The complete USMNT depth chart and also ranking all MLS stadiums. Let me know, because that MLS stadium one I've been working on since like the middle of COVID, like June 2020. I just keep changing and changing it. Let's see. All right, we got like until maybe like 8:30, because that's when like the baby wakes up and I got to put her back to sleep. So 8:30. Fuck. We're hanging with the boys, son. We'll do 8:40, okay? And then I gotta go. All right, let's see. This is why I want this guy in the stream all the time. You guys should build a statue of Altidore and Bradley outside of the White House in Washington. I mean, I can't even. This guy's a monster. By the way, if you guys are not following me on Instagram and Twitter, be sure to follow me. Instagram is @KickingItWithDrew, and Twitter is @KickingItW with Drew. I probably should have put that in the description box. How to make a Toronto FC fan cry. Jeez. Who do you think will have the second worst record in MLS behind Montreal? Definitely Cincinnati. Yeah, Miami's looking pretty good, but I don't think they're MLS Cup contenders still, or even like title front runners. All right, let's see. Pay to play is a seriously huge problem in this country. No doubt, bro. Should be fucking free. But who's gonna pay all these people, you know? Okay, oh dude, Andy, what up? What if Jamaica pulls off a surprise win this Thursday? First of all, that'd be freaking detrimental to USA right now. We're hyping all these guys up that have been called up for the USA, this roster. If Jamaica were to like stomp that and ruin that, I don't know, man. I'd be pissed off. You definitely see a mad reaction video from your boy Drew after that. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that. Great ideas. I'm gonna keep it. Could the Aronson brothers become the American Dos Santos brothers? Maybe, but hopefully more successful. MLS Stadium one sounds good. Thanks, bro. What am I expecting from Alejandro Bedoya this season? A lot more, especially after Brendan Aronson has left. I expect a lot more from Alejandro this season. Another guy I'm trying to get on the channel. BMO Field in the GOAT tier, and all others are average except Montreal. That's in the garbage tier. This guy, yo, bro, Toronto, dude, you got to come to the freaking every live stream. Every live stream. Oh, wait. Did I plug that up? I'm trying to look at their thing here. Cincy. What do you mean by Cincy? Did I fuck something up? Oh, I totally messed up, didn't I? No, if you talk about like Cincinnati Stadium, dude, that looks good, bro. That looks like awesome. But they're not going to be in my MLS Stadium ranking video because I'm going based off a 2019 statistic where I basically in the MLS Stadium video I'm going to upload, it's going to be based off the looks, based off how they can fill up that stadium, and just based off the atmosphere. And obviously 2020 kind of ruined all those stats, so we have to go off the 2019 season. And back then there was no Cincinnati Pacific soccer specific stadium. Hey, my fucking stutter. Dude, but Cincinnati Stadium is looking nice, bro. With those lights, come on, bro. It's looking nice. How far do you think LA Galaxy will go this season? We'll got to see, of course, under new management. And, of course, with friend of the channel, Sebastian Lletget, and leading that midfield, hopefully. We'll see. I mean, I think they'll definitely make the playoffs, but I think we'll just have to see how their season goes, and we'll just kind of analyze them after we see them play. It's I don't know. I do see them definitely making the MLS playoffs, but I don't see them winning the MLS Cup or the Supporter Shield. Do I like country music? I mean, when I'm at work, I work in like a hospital where I make like a bunch of IVs. So like I make a lot of COVID IVs actually. So that's crazy. And I got to deliver it to these freaking COVID patients' rooms. So it's crazy stuff. But I have to, when I'm in there, that lab making a bunch of IVs, there some people who get to play the music, a certain role plays music, and some people just play country music all day. So after a while, you just have to appreciate it. Otherwise, you go fucking crazy. Like, I'm a fan of Luke Combs. I like Luke Combs, like Kane Brown. They're not too bad. Some of the old country is kind of a little crazy to me, but it's all right. I'm more of like a alternative, pop punk, hardcore, heavy, like metalcore stuff. If Efrain blows up, LA Galaxy will do well. Yeah, if Efrain Alvarez finally comes into the player or becomes a player that we all think or that people have been telling me he's going to be, then LA Galaxy will be just fine. Especially with friend of the channel, Sebastian Lletget in midfield. No, but Efrain Alvarez, I got to see more from him before I feel a little sad that he chose so far Mexico over USA. Now, I know it's not confirmed yet. He's just playing with them to see how he's going to be under Tata Martino, but I wouldn't care if he plays for USA or doesn't, I want to see more of him first. We definitely need Christian Pavone back. The drama is crazy. I'm liking what Vandy is doing. Yeah, the Christian Pavone drama is crazy. There's some allegations there that I can't represent. I can't vouch for. That's just his stuff that I don't agree with, okay? All that stuff that he's accused for, that ain't for your boy Drew, okay? Dude, thanks for that. Yo, the boy, yeah, he was an awesome dude. I'm probably going to hit him up again. We're probably going to link up again soon. It's in the works. I just got to think of an idea first before I hit him up again because I don't want to be embarrassed. Yeah, that was he's an awesome dude. I didn't really rate him highly in my USA, death chart, but after that, I was like, you know what, this guy's such a nice guy. Maybe I'll bump him up one spot. Obviously, he's not world class or he doesn't have a high ceiling like other players that we have do, but he's a cool dude, It's a country reference because I fucking agree. Bold prediction: Toronto will miss the playoffs. Dude, where's the Toronto guy at? Because he's gonna have a freaking titty attack if he reads this. That is a bold prediction, but we'll see what happens. Let's see. Does DC have a chance of making the playoffs? I mean, I hope. I mean, being a Philly fan, I don't really care for them, but I hope so because they have a good player in Efrain. No, what is his name? Edison Flores. Sorry, I'm thinking about Efrain Alvarez. Edison Flores, a Peruvian player. If your boy Drew's also Peruvian, but I rep America more than I rep Peru. But that's all I gotta say. But I don't know. I think DC does have a chance. We just gotta see how their season starts. Pozuelo 2020 MLS MVP winner. Pozuelo 21 Ballon d'Or winner. Probably. Could you make a series of each MLS club history? Yeah. Oh, dude, good idea. Scam likely. See, this is the only scam that I like. Lee? Yeah, let me just hit that up real quick. Let me take a picture of that shit because that's a good idea. If you guys have other, video topics or series you want me to do, let me know down below or let me know here in the chat and I'll take a picture of it and I'll definitely give you guys credit. Scam likely. Be sure to have credit if I do make a series of this. Like now, I'm not gonna say I am gonna make a series of your requests, but I will definitely take it into consideration because I am always up for more video ideas. I do want to make a series of the whole like reacting to bad soccer takes. Like that is a series I'm gonna continue to keep doing, hopefully, because it got a good reception. A lot of you guys liked it, and I had fucking fun doing it. Like reacting to bad USMNT soccer takes that you guys sent me was absolutely one of like my favorite videos I ever made. So that was pretty cool. And yes, I am gonna make an MLS club history for each one because that was something I was thinking about, but I didn't think you guys wanted to see it. But now that if one person says it, that means 1,000 people want it. You know what I mean? What happened to Juan Agudelo? I don't know. He kind of like fell out. Another player like Justin Glad had some high potential, came on the scene, but then kind of just like stagnated. You know, like he was not really reaching that fire that he had before. You know, and also I did see Juan Agudelo, I think, make his first goal for the USMNT. It was back in like 2011 or something. They came to New Jersey, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Giant Stadium, where they played against Argentina. And that's when I first saw Leo Messi in the flesh, and the only time I seen him in the flesh. They played against USA. It was a 1-1 draw. I think Argentina scored first, but then at the other end, Juan Agudelo with a friggin' goal to tie it up. That was crazy. That was before I was a USMNT fan. I was more of a Messi fan. I mean, I'm still a Messi fan today, but. Who are the top American playmakers? Top American playmakers like definitely Tyler Adams, definitely Wes McKinney, definitely Brendan Aronson, Gio Reyna. Those were like just players in midfield that you just want to see create more experience there. Luca De La Torre is not too shabby as well. And you know what? Despite his Olympic qualifying like mediocreness, Jackson Ewell I think is a good player for the USMNT and just overall. Like he's not gonna overthrow Tyler Adams or Wes McKinney, but he's gonna have a couple games here and there this year. Yo, what the heck, Dave Robinson? You were there in New York / New Jersey, whatever, MetLife Stadium? Because I was there with my brother and my dad. I was like freezing my fucking ass off. I was like, let's go, Messi. Oh my god, I'm having a good time. Dude, that was like 10 years ago, bro. I was like 18 years old. That's crazy. Cold. Yeah, see, it was fucking cold, man. I keep fucking cursing. Like, I'm gonna get freaking not monetized. Freaking getting monetized here on the channel is actually my beer money. So that sucks if I don't get monetized. Toronto are going to use their DP slot to sign Aguero. Yeah, probably. Yeah, is Brendan Aronson the top creative USA player now? He's definitely making a good case for himself. He's doing really good in Austria under Jesse Marsch. So I want to see how he develops more over the year. And we'll see. I definitely don't see him staying in Austria more than a year and a half. You know, I definitely see another team in Europe, maybe one of the big top 5 teams, or one of the big teams, or one of the teams in the big leagues, picking him out of Austria. All right, you guys got 6 minutes, and now your boy Drew's gonna get out of here. What do you think of the LA Galaxy teenage phenomenon being called Mexican Messi? Are you talking about Efrain Alvarez? Because I need to see more from him. Yeah, I'm not convinced on Efrain Alvarez's ability yet. This guy's a fucking animal. I mean, the best thing that Michael Bradley ever did for me was that fucking nice chip goal he had at the Azteca against Mexico. You were 8 years old, bro? You're only 18 right now? Dude, that's crazy, man. Make me feel old, and I feel like I'm freaking young. I mean, at my job, I'm one of the youngest guys there, but when I talk to some of you guys, I'm fucking feel old. Your boy Drew's 29 years old. He's going to be 30 next year. It's crazy. Average MLS player? Can't get into that with you guys. I'm just saying, legit hasn't shown up for the Galaxy. Yeah, no, he hasn't won anything with the Galaxy, and he told me that as well. He wants to win something with the LA Galaxy. But nonetheless, I think he's a good player. For the USMNT, he's always kind of shown up. He's played well. He scored some couple goals when being called up. He's suffered with some injuries here and there, but I think he does have some good talent in him. There's a back line with Robinson and as the left wing back, Brooks as the left center back, Tyler Adams as the middle center back, Richards as the RCB, and Des as the right wing back. Sound legit. I mean, I'd much rather have like maybe Matt Miazga as their middle center back ahead of Tyler Adams and have Tyler Adams more up the field. I know he's like a defensive player, but I want him holding that midfield together. You know, he's got to hold the midfield together. And if he's in the back line, it's going to be hard to control the midfield and break up plays in the midfield. If Messi or Ronaldo went to MLS, first of all, what's up, Ulysses? What team do you see them in? I said earlier in the stream, I don't know if you were here, man, but Messi, I don't ever see him playing in MLS. I'm a big Messi fan, but I don't see him fitting in into any MLS team. But for Ronaldo, he could walk into any MLS team, obviously. He could represent any team. He could do everything. But maybe for him, he would want one of the biggest teams in MLS, the biggest popularity team. Like, he would love that. And he would be one of the biggest stars, if not even bigger than David Beckham here in MLS. Dude, who are you, David? Are you 8 years old or are you 30 years old? Oh, dude, you're from South Carolina. Dude, I've been thinking about moving to South Carolina because I'm trying to get out of the fucking PA weather, man. I hate it up here. Me and my girlfriend were thinking about moving to Houston, but I was like, dude, I don't want to represent the Houston Dynamo though. So I was like, let's go to South Carolina. If it's nice, I'll definitely move there. Do you honestly think the Galaxy have a chance this year with Chicharito? I don't know. You know, Chicharito did not have the best debut for MLS with the LA Galaxy. So I don't know what to expect from him right now. I don't know if he's going to be like the player we all thought he was going to be this year, or he's going to be back to the same old Chicharito he was last season. I don't know. Like, I'm so on the fence. I'm like, he could be either or right now. So we just got to wait and see. October 15, 2019. What is that, your birthday or something, bro? All right, we got 2 minutes and boy, just got to go. Guys, oh my God, we're at 60 likes right now. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Like, I love that you guys all came here to the stream. That was awesome. I had a lot of good time. Like, this is like one of my favorite things to do here. You know, like just obviously record videos, but also just being live and real and like raw with you guys. If you make IV, you could look at working for Nephron Pharmaceuticals. You probably say that, man, because that's going to be something good I want to say. Nephron. Wait, actually, I need to take a picture of that because I do like working. I have like chemotherapy experience. I got my chemos and all that shit. Like, that's awesome. I'll keep that in consideration because I definitely want to be looking into houses elsewhere, especially when the baby gets a little bigger. Like, I want to be like giving her like a nice community to live in. Like, my community right now is like a little sketchy, you know. Move to Jamaica and rep a red stripe team, bro. Just kidding, man. I gotta stay in the States, you know. I gotta stay in the States. I'm a USMNT boy, live or die. How do you see Atlanta United this season with a lot of new signings and new coach? I don't know. Like, I know Frank DeBoer was terrible, but like I said, just like LA Galaxy, like just like we just gotta wait and see how they do. You know, we just gotta wait and see. We can't really make too many predictions because I kind of thought Frank DeBoer was gonna come there and do good for Atlanta, but he ended up doing more bad than good. So I can't be jumping on predictions right now. I just gotta wait and see. Joseph Stalin, freaking savage, bro. Where's my Toronto boy at? There he is. Look at that. Move to Canada and support Toronto FC. If I was gonna move to Canada, I would support. I don't know if I was Toronto. I don't know. You know, I thought about that. If I were to move, would I still support Philly because I don't live there? And it's hard to support a team you don't live near, especially an MLS team. I don't know. I really don't know. Am I a plastic fan? Probably. Fucking Barbie over here. Chicharito better do something 7 years of misery for my Galaxy. Yeah. Look, Chicharito should have came to MLS like 3-4 years ago. Okay. He came too late and I was kind of a little rusted up. So he kind of screwed himself there. I'm gonna call it right now. Chicharito will score more goals in college football this season. That's some troll attitude right there, bro. You're gonna be like an AB. Do you know what AB means? An absolute buffoon. That's what you sound like right now. I don't know, but we gotta wait and see. We don't know, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But that's it, guys. That's all I got to offer tonight. Like I said, I had a really stressful week and just last 2 weeks actually, and just down in the dumps, feeling unmotivated. But you guys, like, just doing this, like, it means a lot. Like, all you guys right here, means a lot to me. So thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. If you have not liked the video, make sure you guys like it before you guys head out. It means a lot. And be sure you guys come up to the channel again. Click that bell on because we're gonna upload soon this week the complete USMNT depth chart, and then followed by that next week we're gonna upload you guys' favorite, the ranking all MLS stadiums on the channel. So it's gonna be awesome. So it's gonna be good. That's good. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. That baby's crying. I could hear her. I'm stressed out. So thank you guys so much for cheering me up. You guys are like absolutely the fucking best. I love you guys. Peace.